Hi everyone, welcome to Doing Life with God with your host, me, Precious Morton. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Since I've started, I've been receiving messages from people asking me, why did you call your channel Doing Life with God? Really, the reason is that, I've decided in my life that I want to do life with God. Through my journey after receiving Christ, I've experienced so much joy, so much peace, and then it happens that you do go astray. And when you do that, I've realized that I am not happy outside the will of God. I'm so much pain, there's no peace. And so I've decided that, what, I'm gonna do life with God. I'm gonna submit to God and live according to his principles, because really there is no life outside him. I'm not satisfied outside the will of God. I'm not fulfilled outside the will of God. I don't have peace outside the will of God. And I'm not a good person. I'm not loving. I'm not forgiving. When I'm outside the will of God, shenane comes out. So we don't want that. And so I really enjoy, and my life is so fulfilled when I am with God, when I'm walking with him, when I'm fellowshipping with him. That intimacy that I have with him, it's priceless. I will not trade it for anything. And so that's why I've really decided, I've made a decision that I'm going to do life with God. In everything, in every decision, I want to honor him. I want to give him glory. I want to, give him praise. I want my life to glorify with God. And since I've made that decision, life has not been easy. I've lost friends, I've lost a boyfriend, family members have rejected me because of my relationship with God. And so the Bible says in 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 16 that, but it is no shame to suffer for being a Christian. Praise to God. It is a privilege to be called by his name. And so I rather suffer for Christ so that I can be called by his name, so that I can enter his courts with praise and have a relationship with him and fellowship with him. And I am so happy since I've made that decision. It has brought so much joy in my life, because it is a treasure, really, to be in a relationship with God. You will discover so many great things. You will discover the glory that awaits you, that what he wants you to experience, his fullness. So I decided that I wanna live an upright life. I want to be in right standing with God. I'd rather lose everything and gain my life and gain the relationship that I have with him. And that has changed my life, has transformed my life. I have so much peace because I decided that I want to be with the peacemaker, with the one who possesses peace. The Bible says in Job 22 verse 21, submit to God and you will have peace. Then things will be well with you. And I really believe that when I made that decision to submit to God, everything in my life is aligned with what God has called me to do. I might not have everything. I might not have, the job that I always wanted to have, or have the salary, or have the clients, or anything that, the world says, is supposed to bring you joy. But for me, what brings me joy is my relationship with God. And so doing life with God, it's beautiful. It's so much fun. It's so peaceful. And my friends, I really want to encourage you to do life with God, because let me tell you, you will see change in your life. You will be more powerful, more prayerful, more hopeful, because God is with you. You've decided to walk with him. You've decided that, where I want to be is to be in his presence, to fellowship with him, because there's nothing else out there for me. I am not satisfied outside the presence of God. I am not fulfilled outside the will of God. And so that's why I've called my channel Doing Life with God. And I hope that it will be an inspiration for you to seek him, to walk with him, to make every decision, that is aligned with his word, and you will be fulfilled in everything that you do. My friends, I hope you're inspired and empowered to continue living your life with him. And until next time, I love you. Stay blessed.